What's cracking, everybody? XehrFelrose here, bringing you some Pokemon GO Battle League content. In today's video, we're taking a look at a shoutcast with Shadow Typhlosion from Mr. Tamagotchi, fellow content creator over here on YouTube. Put a link to his channel in the description. You should check him out. He's very fun content creator to watch. And he makes some really good teams, and he's playing some spice. We got Galvantula, Shadow Typhlosion, and Dugong on a team here in the Great League Remix. Let's jump on into these battles and see how this team performs, and I'm excited to watch Typhlosion destroy things. We get a Shadow Victory Bell lead in this first game here, and we're going to see the Galvantula stay in. It is resisting the Razor Leaf damage, which is definitely beneficial to being able to get rid of it, because you can't really swap in with the Dugong being in the back as well. It would be very nice to be able to somehow get Typhlosion on this thing, but we'll see what exactly happens here as this opponent looks to go for their Leaf Blade, and they are staying in as well. Now that this second lunge has been applied, I have a feeling that the 6 Razor Leafs now that it would take, but we're seeing a swap into Typhlosion. Shields are down. Carbink comes in to slap the Typhlosion, but wait. Please tell me this one shot. Please. Here it comes. Oh, it takes out the Carbink! That's incredible, dude! That's so much damage! And then another kaboom for the Incinerate! Oh! This man sends me these battles. He knows how to please my soul. There's a Mantine in the back. Dugong says, come over here, buddy. That's a good game. Wow, that was incredible. I'll take a few more of those, please. Getting into the next battle here, we got Galvantula on the lead versus Carbink. This is not a good matchup at all for anything on this team. This is the difficult part. Now, the opponent comes in with a non-shadow, very shiny Victory Bell here, and looks to go for a Leaf Blade. Does Dugong live this Leaf Blade? I think it just might. Does live the Leaf Blade, is going to be able to get the Icy Wind off. Now, this is certainly not a good situation, but Dugong having that Drill Run does allow it to hit back for the Carbink, so I guess it doesn't, it's not the worst safe swap, but certainly not a beneficial one to have, as the entire rest of this team kind of gets shredded by the Carbink here. So Galvantula is going to come in and look to go for Discharge to do some damage. I think this is very difficult. I mean, unless they're incredibly weak in the back and they want to start shielding, this is going to become a very difficult game to overcome. And yeah, Carbink against this team really looks like it would have a great time. This trainer can probably just send their shields and look to just go and farm down. They don't know there's a Typhlosion in the back. I think Tamagotchi's best case scenario here is being able to somehow get the other shield down. So maybe we go for this Blast Burn. I bet he could probably reach another Blast Burn after this, but he's going to go ahead and no shield. I mean, that's certainly a way to give up. I think I would have gone for the Blast Burns at least, just to see at least what was in the back, but good game. That was just incredibly difficult to overcome. We get Gligar in the next game. Very neutral lead. Dugong looks like it's going to have fun here, so it's going to look like we're going to swap in the Dugong. Opponent is staying in here, taking a ton of double super effective damage just to get, just for an aerial ace? No. Okay, that means they probably don't have a solid answer in the back, but I definitely would not recommend staying in with Gligar just for some chip damage, as you've taken basically half of the Gligar is gone at this point, just to be able to do a little bit of damage to a Dugong. It just, the trade-off is not very in favor of the opposing trainer here. So we're going to see the Greedent have to take another Icy Wind. This is getting very dire for this Greedent, despite how spammy it is. You know, these body slams doing increasingly less and less damage is not going to help its case whatsoever here. So Dugong probably just going to let these go here. Looking to come in with the Galvantula with the opponent being double debuffed. Body slam's not a problem here for the Galvas. It could get a farm down, and because the opponent let the Gligar stay in for so long, even though all this damage is resisted, Galvantula still does hurt quite a bit. It's very attack weighted. Lunge is going to get a shield from the opponent and an attack drop. This Galvantula very may well be able to just burn through this matchup, or Typhlosion could just... We still live! Oh, we didn't have the move ready. That's unfortunate. But the opponent being dropped... Now the Typhlosion gets to come in and start getting to work. Is the opponent going to be weak in the back to Typhlosion? I'm in the draw. I'm just sitting here waiting to see what happens now. We block the aerial ace. Typhlosion has a ton of energy, and the opponent comes in with the Greedent, trying to get a move off. One Incinerate's going to be all it takes. What's in the back? This thing's going to do a lot of damage to whatever's back there. It's a Wall Rain going for the back-to-back Blast Burns here. This is very likely going to get a shield. The opponent does need to respect the damage. One Solar Beam. Oh, but you live... I think you live an Icicle Spear, though. I think you still live the ice. It doesn't matter! Blast Burn KOs anyway! I'm just thinking maybe he goes for Solar Beam anyway, but no. Blast Burn doesn't matter. It's enough. Getting a positive lead here into a Tentacruel now. Galvantula staying in, and so is the Tentacruel here. The opponent probably trying to go for that Scald debuff to get it. They know they're going to get a shield, but this Galvantula also will be getting a free shield off this. Never mind. Okay. That's only 7. That's an Acid Spray. You don't need to shield this trainer. He's going to shield anyway. It's 7 to the Acid Spray, 8 to the Scald. Oh, no. The shield. Oh, the shield. Hopefully the... Okay, so the opponent seems to not have a very good team here when it comes to dealing with a Galvantula, which is fair. Galvantula is not exactly the most common thing in this meta. But I think that you could have... I mean, dude, that's tough. Oh, those frame drops. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that feels so bad. They go for the Thunder, but it's not going to be enough. The opponent has a Jellicent in the back. Suddenly, the Typhlosion has everything right where it wants it. As long as Typhlosion can stay on the Jellicent, it's looking pretty good. We get an attack drop here on the opponent's Jellicent. The Shadow Balls are going to do a little bit less damage, but at this point, I don't know if you may be better off going for the damage or not. But anyway, going to go for the charge attack priority here. Dugong is going to get a Droll Run off. This will do some decent damage. I don't think we're getting to another move here. Looking to try and swap in. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, the perfect farm down from the Jellicent. That feels so bad. In comes the Galvantula. Gets a Volt Switch through. Does not get denied. Not used to seeing that these days. But the opponent has the back-to-back Surfs. Now, this is dangerous because Typhlosion... wait a minute. Oh, Typhlosion gets to come and roast this Feral Thorn. And now the opponent has to throw moves in order to KO. And now... dude, you could have even thrown the Blast Burn and KO'd through a shield there. Good game. 2 shields? Who needs them? Opponent looking to save those shields for the next game. Honestly, that was a lot of fast move pressure, aside from the Dugong. Getting a Gligar on the lead here. Opponent this time immediately swaps in their Stinky Binky, and we're going to go for Droll Runs here, it looks like, as this, you know... If anything's going to deal with Carbink, it's either the Solar Beam, or hopefully you just get enough damage on it with the Dugong, and you can try to make something happen here. Now, I feel like shielding here is a necessity, unless the opponent doesn't shield here. It's going to be very difficult because the rock throw damage from that Carbink does a lot of damage very quickly to the Galvantula and Typhlosion. So we're going to have to see what Tamagotchi decides to do here, as the Gligar is not going to have a good time against this team, or at least against Typhlosion, if you can somehow get shields, but you're going to have to shield here, take a lot of damage on the Galv, and then look to try and, you know, I think you could farm down here. I think definitely the play here is to farm down. It just seems like it's at a very high cost, unfortunately. Now, the opponent coming back in with the Gligar here, they only did get a couple, like 1 or 2 wing attacks because the Dugong scared it away. But now we're going to see they do not have the Aerial Ace yet, so the opponent is over farming quite a bit here just to make sure that they can get enough energy. They're probably going to go for a full farm down, but now in comes... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's the Feraligatr. You can't get past Feraligatr. Not a shield down. This is very unfortunate. Just shake it off, Feraligatr. Doesn't even matter. This is unfortunately... Yeah, this is looking like a good game. Any team that seems like it has a Carbink in the back here, or even in the lead, it just seems like a very, very difficult thing for this team to overcome. So I'm glad that he was able to get the first one shot on that Carbink, though. That made it all worth it. Picking up a 3-2, and we get into the next set here, and it looks like we've switched to a Superior now. And now now we... Okay, now Typhlosion's in the lead, and we have lost the Dugong. Now we're back. Now we're in Superior territory here with Galvantula in the back. Now Galv is going to come into the Dugong here that has swapped in, and we are going to... Yes, the Icy Wind's going to apply here. That's all fine and dandy. The opponent is going to have to eat this Discharge, though, on Charge Attack. Or, no, was that Charge Attack? No, that was good timing. That was 2 into 3. So that's going to take out... It's alive! Why is it alive? But this is a very good opportunity to get another move here on the Typhlosion, basically for free. Doing resisted damage, 2 shields up. The opponent has Steelix in the back. This is not looking good for the opponent. Now, typically, if you're using Incinerate, you want to go for 1 Incinerate and then the move here. That's just going to be the ideal timing. The opponent blocking this move here. Not going to be able to get to the Blast Burn. Never mind, we're getting to the Blast Burn. We are getting out of the... I don't even know where we're in. We're getting out of here with this one, though. And then the Superior is going to come into the 0 shields on this Annihilate, and this game is over. This opponent has been completely hard countered. Superior has the bulk and the ability to just rip through this Annihilate. Good game. Complete change up here in the team, but we're still talking about Shadow Typhlosion, so that's okay. We get an Annihilate lead here in the next game, and we're going to see Tamagotchi stay in. These counters are adding up, but those Incinerates are adding up faster. Dude, they do so much damage. You would think they were super effective or something. Oh, it's just a Night Slash. It feels so bad to have to shield the Night Slash, but these Blast Burns are going to rip through this Annihilate. Now, it's sort of interesting here that we don't see a swap perhaps into the Galvantula at any point, because it would make a lot of sense. Safe swapping in the Superior, shields even, and Frenzy Plant going out. This is actually very good for Superior having this energy lead like this. It allows it to get to the Frenzy Plant. It can eat one Aerial Ace if it needs to, and then also throw back an Aerial Ace of its own here. Now, I think that we see a no shield here. I think we know that we can survive just barely. It's like a 45, 47% damage that the Aerial Ace from the Shadow Gligar does, but the Aerial Ace will knock out here, but that's going to give the Annihilate some extra farm. This is kind of risky. I think you come in with the Galvantula, commit to the farm down here. Nope, Typhlosion's coming in. Typhlosion says, I'm going to burn you to a crisp, buddy. Come on in here with your stupid monkey face. Now, the Night Slash is going to get the shield here, and Galv is going to come in to look to get this snipe and farm down. And the opponent now has a Shadow Magnezone in the back. I didn't see if the Typhlosion had a move banked when it left, but if it does, this game is as good as over. It's just going to come down to the wire here, going for discharge. The opponent's still over farming. They reckon that they're going to need 2 wild charges to knock out. Discharge is going to get it low. Here comes the first wild charge. This is going to knock out. Is there a Blast Burn loaded on Typhlosion? Because if there is, it's a win. There's the Blast Burn! Wait, how does Typhlosion lose CMP? How does it lose charge? Does it really? No way! You're kidding me! Oh, that was so close. Good game. Hold on a minute. In the middle of this video, I'm going to PV Poke right now. I need to find out. We get a Charizard lead in the next game. Great lead. Typhlosion. Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. Typhlosion versus Magnezone. Magnezone. Bro, it's literally by less than 2 attack points. That's insane. Less than 2 attack. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, man. That's rough. Anyway. I don't know the IVs on the Typhlosion. I reckon if it's an attack-weighted Typhlosion, it's a little bit better. But, yeah, like, high-ranked Typhlosion loses its charge attack priority by, like, 2 points. It's unfortunate. But then we're going to have Galvantula coming in here, and that's going to get us down into a range where, honestly, because we resist everything from this Ferrothorn after that first lunge, there's really no worries here. Flash Cannon doing a fair amount of damage, but not quite enough. Going for 2 moves and then the lunge. Very nice timing here by Tamagotchi, going for the lunge here. Looking to get another debuff and almost take out the Ferrothorn. With the Volt Switch afterwards, it gets knocked out. Now, is the opponent going to come back in with that Charizard, or are they going to have to come in with a Chestnut? Okay. Chestnut coming in. I think he was expecting the blind throw into the Charizard here. Now they're going to come in with this. Oh, man. You don't. Oh, it doesn't shield it. Well, Superior having, Superior has, Aerial Ace, so this is pretty much a game over anyway. Galvantula getting to this lunge here before the opponent is able to farm down. Is the Superior going to be able to... Oh, they saved the shield. They said, I'm taking this move regardless of what you got. Now it's going to come down to the opponent surrendering. I guess that's how you... That's another way to do it. Good game. All right. Getting to the... Huh? Wait, suddenly we cut to a discharge on a Magcargo. What happened? Okay. Well, here we are. I don't know what happened, but apparently Magcargo just ate dirt, and we're lunging with Galvantula into a Poliwrath. That was the final shield of the game. Attack drop. No shields left. Icy Wind not going to do it. Typhlosion has almost no HP. Are we going to be able to make something happen here? I don't know, but... There's no move available, but the Blast Burn. I don't know what's in the back. What is happening? What is going on my screen? What is this battle? Blast Burn's gonna KO, but there's a full health Mantine. It's over. I don't know what happened in that game, but it must have been pretty bad. Anyway, okay, getting into another battle. I don't know what's happening. Typhlosion into Ferrothorn. Okay, that's what's up. You get a good lead here. Okay, Tropius comes in. Trainer's got... Huh? How many... Huh? Okay, Trainer was running triple grass or something, and Typhlosion just ripped him a new booty. I don't know what happened with that, but that's okay. We'll take those. Anyway, lots of fun games here from Tamagotchi. Again, YouTube content creator and streamer. Go check him out on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description and the pinned comment here as we move away from the Great League Remix. I think this is going to be a very boring next week for Catch Cup. So if you guys are playing Catch Cup, Good luck. I'm probably gonna play it 1 or 2 times myself because I have some, like, I have 5 things built for Catch Cup, man. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.